Welcome back, and we are looking at Phthalo Turquoise today, pigment PB16. So I have Holbein, Winsor Newton, Da Vinci, Schmincke, which calls it Helio Turquoise, Roman Szmal, and the new Daniel Smith one, which is Phthalo Blue Turquoise. So let's take a look at all of these colors and see how they compare and how they don't. Alrighty. So I'm gonna pre-wet the Holbein. Holbein, which calls it marine blue. I didn't mention that, sorry. I don't know if this is my favorite or if it's just, this was the first time I ever saw this pigment was with Holbein, but I just love this color. It's just really, really pretty. Okay, let's look at Schmincke. Okay, Schmincke. I remember this one being a lot different. Yeah, it's a lot bluer. Well, I don't know if it's bluer or if Holbein is just really, really green. I think it may be the latter. Okay. Okay, good. Let's do Winsor and so Winsor Newton and Da Vinci both seem to be the darkest and the closest like each other. I remember I got Da Vinci and then Winsor Newton not long after and was surprised at how close they were. Winsor Newton. But I love dark colors. And these colors, they just remind me of like water and things I like a lot, so. Okay, Roman Szmal. And I've only used this one a couple times since I got it, so I can't 100% remember what it looks like. Okay. It's definitely holding its own with the other colors. two more. Let's look at Vinci. And since this is a phthalo, this is a highly staining color. So you can see it, I'm having a hard time getting it off my brush. Vinci. These colors are all really pretty. I would have a hard time picking, I think. Okay, and the last one is Daniel Smith, their new color. Oh, I forgot to wet it. I have to wet it. This is Kilimanjaro paper, but it's still relatively thirsty. Not as bad as Arches, but it won't look very nice if I don't pre-wet it. Okay. And it's light. I don't know why having such a hard time getting the mouse tone on this one. There we go. Okay, you need to go over there. I'll get rid of that. Okay, so I'm gonna let those dry real quick. Okay, these are definitely dry now. Holbein is the greenest, and I would say it's the most turquoise looking. It sort of reminds me of when you mix like French ultramarine and cobalt teal, and you get that sort of perfect color. So I'm definitely loving the Holbein. Winsor Newton is the darkest, and it's very similar to Roman Szmal. Roman Szmal has a little bit more green in it. And Da Vinci has, I would say, the most in common with Daniel Smith. I really do like the new Daniel Smith because it's not too green and not too blue. So I would say like Winsor Newton is probably the bluest, Holbein is the greenest, and Daniel Smith is most in the middle. So if you aren't sure if you want one that's bluer or greener and you're concerned about mixes, I think this is a really, really nice color. Roman Szmal is obviously inexpensive. I really do like the Schmincke color. It's sort of a softer color than the other ones, and it isn't too blue and it isn't too green. I know that's really, really vague, but it has a really nice color to it. And I think I really, really like the way Da Vinci lays down. Like if you wanted to use this for skies, I mean, the gradations are really, really nice on Da Vinci. But I do like Holbein, not for necessarily because it's a phthalo turquoise, but it's just such a unique color. as far as the Phthalo Turquoise color goes, I do like how Daniel Smith would likely mix really, really well because it's in the middle. But I think I like the Da Vinci color. But this is, once again, a matter of personal preference. And these colors are so close together, except for Holbein. Holbein's like, you know, over in the corner. But all of these are really, really similar. So once again, I would say whatever is the least expensive. There are more variations, like obviously Daniel Smith is a lot greener than Winsor Newton. I remember really being in love with Winsor Newton when I first got it. Da Vinci is extremely similar to Winsor Newton. And Schmincke, you have to kind of play with Schmincke and use it to realize how different it is than the other ones. And the Roman Szmal, I have mixed with it. I love it. I love working with it, but I haven't used it as much as the other ones. But you know that I'm always going to say this is a matter of personal preference and what you like. So, sure that is focused. I don't know why I'm not using the zoom. I think these are big enough that you can see the name on them. And then I'm going to zoom too. I never get that right. Okay. There we go. Holbein. Schmincke. Winsor Newton. Roman Szmal, Da Vinci, Daniel Smith. I'm going to go back out so that you can compare. And that's the Phthalo Turquoise. I went ahead and swatched these out several months ago, but I couldn't get the color corrected accurately because of the camera that I was using. So because I have such a dark mouse tone on these, it's everything but Daniel Smith, I wanted to just go ahead and show you guys what these look like when they're really, really dark. So there's the light one, and so you can see Winsor Newton, and then Da Vinci, Holbein, Schmincke, and Roman Szmal. And then, sorry about that. And then just a comparison. If I zoom down, it'll zoom too close. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to see what they look like when they're a lot darker versus what they look like normally. So anyway, there you go. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications for more comparison videos that are upcoming. I do other things on my channel, but I try to do at least one comparison a week. And I wanted to really thank you guys for using the Jackson's affiliate links. Those have helped me a lot. And I just went a little crazy on the Winsor & Newton and Schmincke sale that Jackson's is having right now. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.